Good afternoon, and welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Skyrim. So, of course, last episode we left off, we were working with the companions, and pretty much our first guild that we're kind of focusing on a little bit. And before we get started, I do want to say I hope you all had a very wonderful Christmas and good holidays and everything. And so let's go ahead and get this underway. Of course, we have to go meet them at the whatever it's called, the under crypt thing. Okay, so Ayala just went into the under crypt or whatever.
Here's all you need to know. Your Asgaard is the oldest building in Whiterun, and the Underforge tapped.
Underforge. That's what we're looking for. All right, let's go inside. Get to it. So now we get to get initiated into the companions. Truly initiated.
It's been a long time since we had a heart like yours among our numbers. That pitiful ceremony behind the hall does not befit warriors like us. You are due more honor than some calls and feasting. I would hope you recognize Ayla, even in this form.
Oh yeah.
She's agreed to be
looks to be the same.
We do this because Karlak is too busy trying to throw away this great gift we've been granted. He thinks we've been cursed, but we've been blessed. How can something that gives this kind of prowess be a curse? So we take matters into our own hands.
That's right.
To reach the heights of the companions, you must join with us in the shared blood of the wolf. Are you prepared to join your spirit with the beast world, friend?
Yes, it sounds wonderful. I'm ready.
Very well.
All right. Not even any bleeding, just there you go. Let's use it. We like our arcane rites here. We worship Daedra, for God's sakes. Beast formatted. Oh, I wonder why it put us... Normally it puts us, like outside the walls of Whiterun. I've never actually been spawned just up inside of Whiterun like this. Maybe I can just sleep it off. There we go. Okay. I didn't want to cause a mess here in Whiterun. Normally it puts you like out in the fields and you like run around and do some stuff, but I don't particularly want to start building up a bounty in Whiterun, particularly. Or killing important people or something. Alright. We's naked. We's naked.
Are you awake? Yours was not an easy transformation, but you're still alive, so congratulations.
Thanks.
We even have a celebration planned for you. There's a pack of werewolf hunters camped nearby, at Gallows Rock. The Silver Hand. I think you've met them before.
Yes.
We're going to slaughter them. All of them. Lead on. Skior's already scouting ahead.
Alright. Is there a cure?
Sure. Ha! I love Karlak. If he's worried about some mead-swilling afterlife in Sovngarde, he's free to pursue it. I'll take the glories of the hunt right here.
Alright. Let me get my clothes back on. Alright, here we go. Yeah. You're dead.
Or not.
Oh. Get down. Haha. Bam. Alright. They were easily dispatched. Let me have a look around here real quick and I'll see if there's anything for us to get worthwhile. Okay, now there's not really much of anything out here, so let's head on inside. Alright, the gate's just closed.
Look at this. Howard must have locked the place down.
That's right. We have to go save Skewer. Did you hear something, guys? I think there's somebody in here with us. It's me! Get you some. Kashyyyk don't hunt werewolves. They're like one and the same. Alright. Elton Brand. We've already got one of those. Okay, nothing of note. I'm kind of keeping my eye out for the Warlock's Ring. Because if you recall, Arian's notes said that it should be somewhere with a group of werewolf hunters. So chances are that it'll be around here. Oh, it's kind of sad. I don't really know how he's hanging up there, but he is. Alright, that door is barred from the other side. That's a shortcut back, if I recall correctly.
So much cruelty out here. Did you hear that noise? Wonder what it
Yes.
was.
Too much cruelty. And by your brother, Inigo. It's me.
You'll taste my ass.
How did you not get hit by that? Oh, 181 heavy weaponry skill. Sorry, Vilja. I did not mean to give you a beating there. Alright. Get you some of that.
Uh-oh. Let's go with that.
Uh-oh.
It's a bandit.
Oh. Well, you could say goodbye to your heart. That's right. Alright, I think Inigo just did a finisher on him too, like...
Especially when we are around.
Or no, maybe did a finisher to this guy. He was beating down somebody, I know that much. Look at this guy. Man, there's a lot of them coming out of somewhere. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them down there. I've never seen so many Silverhand.
Hey!
Alright. Look at them. I think they're scared. Of course.
So dead.
Oh my gosh. Here comes the swimmy legs. Get you some. Alright. You know, they don't really stand a chance against us. I don't even know why they try. But anyways, I hope everybody, like I was saying earlier, I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Mine was actually pretty busy. I did finally pick up the new Pokemon game. I'd been wanting to pick it up. I just didn't have the time when it first came out or whatever. Hey,
Did you hear that?
don't be bad.
Wonder what it was.
Why you gotta be bad? Alright. But I did pick up the new Pokemon. It's definitely... Pokemon's always been one of my favorite series.
So,
You know, since it first came out, back playing like Red and Blue,
just because I'm female doesn't mean
I will say that the newest one, at least so far, I'm not terribly far into it because I just picked it up the other day, but whoa, 50,000 gold. It's an evil werewolf. What is this? I'll have to give this stuff to Sophia. Okay, she's got all the money now. So anyways, I've been playing it. I've gotten to the second island. If you're familiar, oh, a Silverhand cape right there. If you're familiar with the game, so far I've made it to the second island. Now I will say that out of all the Pokemon games I've ever played, probably this one has been my least favorite so far. Just being honest there. Not to say it's a terrible experience, it's just, it's
This is
not
an ugly place, don't you think so?
not my favorite out of all of them. Sadly, because I was really looking forward to this one, and I'd been, you know, wanting to pick it up and stuff, and after getting it, I was just kind of like, I started playing it, and, you know, I gave it quite a bit of time, I feel like, before I actually passed judgment on it, and I feel like it could change. Potentially, we'll see how I feel about it once I, you know, get a bit farther in it and everything. But yeah, as of right now, I feel like it's kind of like, meh. you know, it's passable, but it's not as good. Alright. Nothing much in here. Now, I will say, as far as Pokemon goes, if you're interested in those games, probably my favorite one was, of course, Silver and Gold. I think we're... I want to go back this way first. Silver and Gold was my favorite. Like, I don't understand why... Like, Silver and Gold, you know, they had 8 gyms, and then once you finish those 8 gyms, you do the Elite Four, and then, oh, you can now take a boat to the Kanto region and go back and do those 8 gyms. And, like, that's something they never really did again. And I've never understood why. Like, that was absolutely wonderful. In that game, you know, you pretty much had content up until, like, the really high levels. Where normally, the Pokemon games, I mean, you got a few little things, but overall, as far as, like, just tons of content, they start dwindling down about level 60. Minus, you know, a couple legendaries or whatever, but I feel like Gold and Silver was the best as far as that goes. Now, I don't know. I mean, maybe this one will have something, you know, as far as, like, real in-game feeling stuff. Oh, wow, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Card of Fortune 3. It looks like mainly alchemical stuff. But I just have this sneaking suspicion that's not going to be the case. It's going to be like the 7 challenges, which are weird. I mean, I've only done the first one so far, so maybe that's just like an introduction to challenges or something. But I was like, when I was doing it, I was like, really? This is like it? Like, we don't have gym battles, instead we have this? Like, this isn't even a thing. I mean, I literally won that battle in, like, pretty well one attack, you know. So I was Crev the Skinner. Needless to say, I wasn't thrilled with it. Man, this woman could take a beating. I mean, she's already ran through, like, all my stamina. She's got some archers around the room, too. Get you some. Get you some. Now look at those blocking skills. Talk to Ayla. Well, they're not all dead yet.
Drink first, why don't you?
Ka-cha! I feel like you can get a finisher, like, at higher health when you get them from the back. That's just what it seems like to me. Alright, where's this Crev the Skinner? Cloak of Health. We've got a Daedric Buckler. Gonna take it. Healing Touch Magic. What do you know? Ritual Armor of Boethia. I'm gonna grab it, because this stuff is, like, super light. Like, you might as well. Alright, we've got a Card of Demons 3, Shadows 4, and Travelers 10 in this chest.
Bastards. Somehow they managed to kill Skior. He was one of the strongest we had. Yet numbers can overwhelm. He should not have... Get out of here. I'm going to make sure we got the last of them. And see if you and I have work to do. The Silver Hand will tremble at our sight.
That's right.
The Silver Hand has been scouring the... One group is hidden out. Get it back. For the honor of us all.
Alright, so we got a Companion's Cape, a Skyforged Steel Dagger, a Skyforged Steel Sword, and some wolf stuff. We will take it. And started retrieval.
Oh,
dagger.
Skior's dead. I actually quite liked him. He was the only companion to give us, well, you a true gift.
That's right.
I suppose we should also be thankful to Ayla, but she seems a bit too full of herself to me. Oh, look at you, so tough and pretty.
I love Sophia's comments. They're the best. So, anyways, we need to head out to the Rift to go retrieve this fragment of Wuthrad and kill some more Silverhand. So, we will happily do that. I'm starting to feel like maybe the Warlock's ring isn't until like the end of the Companion's line, and when we get Wolfrad. Alright, so I'm having to hoof it to that place, but we just came across a Minotaur. And it's gonna die like everything else does. We've got another Daedric Buckler. Don't need it. I really don't at this point. A Giant's Tusk? Huh. We'll take it. I'm fairly certain I'm going to have to give Sophia some stuff in just a moment. Alright, so we've just found Stalio. What's going on here?
Finally.
This is actually a vanilla quest. I remember this one now. I remember meeting them out front and all that. For some reason, I'd forgotten about it. Of course, that's pretty standard for me. Man, what is with all the spawns today? For some reason, the Silverhand spawns like armies at a time. It's kind of strange because my power attacks with my two-hander are supposed to break shields, but they haven't been, which is strange. Alright. Alright, so let's push on. I went ahead and gave a bunch of stuff to Sophia, so it should be good. Pow! Get you some. It's a home run right there. Good stuff. Orcish Saber, a Thornblade replica. Now see, I don't think those replicas actually go into our museum, as they're only replicas, but that Thornblade still looks pretty cool though. Barbarian Hero Armor, I will take it. I don't think that goes in the museum either, but whatever. We just take everything. The Hallowed Orcish Sword and the Dragonborn Quarterstaff. Yeah, we'll take that, whatever. Not every day you see a Dragonborn Quarterstaff. Not much around here. There's some potions, actually. Oh, we'll definitely take those. Uh-oh. We got a room full of dead peoples. I'm sure they were quote-unquote werewolves. So we best kill them. Kill everybody. Alright, so we're heading into Trevor's Watch now. But yeah, so far, like, back to Pokemon.
You will be
like, I've enjoyed some of the new Pokemon themselves, and like my team I rather like, and it seems like there's a good variety of Pokemon, but I feel like the game, for one, like, I'm still hoping that they have a Pokemon that actually like has some sort of like difficulty in it or something, some more strategic battles or something like that. And I'd heard some people say like, oh, this one's like really strategic, you know, like in comparison to the past ones. I don't see it because like right now, like I'm going through and the Pokemon have been like level 10 and 12 forever, it feels like. And what is he wearing? And anyway, like they've been like 10 and 12 for so long that my Pokemon are all like, oh, this guy's stout. Ritual Armor of Boethia, wouldn't you know it? But anyway, it's to the point that... Is that another one? Good God, where do they all come from? Oh my God. Well, you better. Get you some of that. Alright, now I got a lot of looting to go back into. God, there are so many guys in there. Silver Nodachi. Yep, we'll take it. Whatever. But anyway, the Pokemon I'm fighting, like I just got to the second island. Like just, you know, just before doing this video and everything, and like the Pokemon I'm fighting, okay, are like level 10 and 12 and stuff like that. And my Pokemon are like 20 to 30, you know. Like they've left you there going through these areas. Like if you plan on getting everything, which I am, you know, I go through, and you know, after I got my first ride Pokemon, which that is one thing I like, is the fact that the HMs aren't really a thing anymore. Instead, you get like special Pokemon that you actually get to ride on, and the Shield of Ysgramor replica. Yeah, I think we actually have the original, but whatever, we'll take the replica. You know, you don't actually have to teach all your Pokemon all those convoluted HMs and, oh, I gotta have a Pokemon with Fly all the time on me. Like that kind of stuff drove me absolutely insane. And like instead of having a bicycle, you know, you get the like a Pokemon, you know, is like your speed up thing. I'm trying not to give too many spoilers for those of you that haven't played it yet or whatever, but anyways, like it's just been so easy. So easy. Like, I mean, they have literally left me in this area to the point that I am so OP.
No, you're excited.
Like, when they threw the new, I guess, progression battle. It's not really a gym battle anymore. It's called a trial, but I literally, like, the boss, quote unquote, came out, and I was just like, okay, one shot. Like, what's up? You know? I don't know, like, I mean, I think they could have pushed that. And the new team, which I haven't seen, like, their full power or whatever, I guess you would say, like, I've just been fighting, like, some little odd-end grunts. But the new team, like, you know, originally Team Rocket I thought was great. Team Rocket was probably the best of the bunch. And then you had Team Magma and Aqua, and I can't remember all of them. There was Team Magma and Aqua was the Ruby and Sapphire one. Those were kind of dumb, but not quite as bad. But this new team is horrible, absolutely horrible. It's called Team Skull, and like the way they dress is ungodly gaudy, and the way they act and everything is just way over the top, just dumb. I was very, very disappointed in that. And I don't know, like, I have no clue. It's been like, you know, I'm torn because, like I said, I like the HM system, like the fact that it's not there anymore. And because HMs I thought were the most horrible thing ever, because like you had to have like all these like multitude of different skills on you to be able to go out and explore, but then your team ended up being absolute trash for anything like competitive because they had all these HMs on them. And ciao. You know, I like the fact they got rid of that, but at the same time I don't like I didn't like the whole like super evolution stuff. Like that's one thing I never really used it. I mean, I use it enough to know how it works and all that stuff and play around with it and all that, but that wasn't so bad. Now there's like Z power and it's just more stuff. It's basically like an overdrive would be, per se, from like a Final Fantasy or something like that. Silverhand Leader. Well, there goes your shield. And you have a backup shield? Are you serious? But you know, it's pretty much like an overdrive at the end of the day. Is really all it is. And you can use it like once per battle. So I mean, really, if you wanted to, you could just go into the battle and overdrive, more or less. But basically, you have them for like different types of attacks. Yeah, you're getting your heart ripped out because I don't even want to just beat through all that health. Which that whole thing is honestly gets on my nerves. Like the ultimate evolutions were kind of like, not that crazy about them. Plus, like a lot of my favorite Pokemon didn't have ultimate evolutions and stuff. Now I haven't really seen the ultimate evolutions. I'm sure they're still there. I doubt they just took them away. But now they added this Z power stuff, and I absolutely hate that. And honestly, the new area and stuff I like. And also, like, some of the Pokemon got, like, retextures and all that stuff, which is absolutely amazing. Like, I first noticed it on, like, Meowth and Rattata. And, oh, I know there's a couple others, but when I first saw it, I was like, why are they so different? And then I kind of was like, oh, okay, so they're all like retextured and stuff. And absolutely loved it because it's just something like added in, like, it makes sense with the story and the way they fit it into everything that's going on. Basically, just like, they were brought over and they've kind of like evolved, changed over time or whatever. I think it was a Skyrim. I don't want to go to Skyrim. Not really. Hey. But anyways, I thought that kind of stuff was really cool, and the new area is not too bad and all that. Sophie, I need to give you more stuff already. She has like literally I've had to give her stuff like 4 times. Well, let's go upstairs then. Yeah, there I am. Seems like they're like aggroing from like a mile away today. Hi. Should have came with your friends to die downstairs. Lunar Steel Mace replica. Yeah. But yeah, I was like so mega excited. Like, you don't even know about. Finally, just, I happened to go by GameStop and I was like, yeah, I can't resist anymore. Like, I saw it there on the shelf and I was like, yeah, gotta get it. And so I bought it. And I mean, like I said, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm still having a good time playing it. It's just, oh, Fragment of Uthrad. There we go. I guess I was just hoping for some other things, because I'd heard some people say it was like really good. It's not terrible, but it's not anything that makes me go like, whoa, they've totally revolutionized some Pokemon, because it's really not. And I mean, I honestly don't like the whole like, let's add in all these powers and bracelets and crap like that the trainer wears. And I still feel like Silver and Gold was like the highlight of Pokemon. I love the new graphics. I love some of the new skills. But yeah, I thought the adding flight to the game with Latios and Latios, in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was amazing. That was so well done. And of course, I'm hoping to see, maybe something like that in the future. Like I said, I haven't beaten the game by any stretch of the imagination, but just my opinions that I've taken from it so far. But anyway, that's enough ranting for the day. I can't even see nobody right now. But it's just some things that I've taken from Pokemon. I've always been a huge fan of the series and everything, as well as the show when I was younger and everything. I mean, the show, I don't care for it anymore, really. It's just kind of gotten stale, I guess, over the years, but I cannot see like anything really. Sorry, I thought you were somebody else. But yeah, I guess I was hoping for something a little bit more going into it. I still wish they'd take like some kind of a different take on things. Instead of like, oh, you're a kid and you're going through the journey to become the greatest trainer and all that. But I also wish they'd get rid of the stupid limited time Pokemon. I hate that kind of stuff. And I hate... and I wish they'd make like a real large-scale adventure. Like they've never, since Silver and Gold, they've never really tried to push the boundaries and push the limits. You know, it's a lot of games like that come out every year or two. I know a couple come to mind pretty quickly. I'm not gonna say any specific names because I know some people might get offended or whatever, but you know, there's these game series that come out just year after year, and they're just like, well, it'll sell. We're not too worried about actually doing anything with it. And then you've got other series that, you know, are new or not as popular that actually do try to push the limits and push the boundaries, and you know,
Sometimes I like to roleplay.
they don't get as much attention, I think, as they should or something. But
Pretending I'm a mud crab that goes around
I don't know. Let's see. Is there anything else here?
That's fun. You should try it. Role-playing, I mean, although pinching bottoms is fun too.
I don't think so. I think we pretty well got everything squared away. Let's talk to this guy. The fort is yours.
Thank you for your help. Did you see my family
No, I didn't see
inside?
them in there.
Hopefully they made it to safety before they... Anyway, here is your reward. Thanks again.
Spell tome for Spectral Arrow was added. Alright. We did find the pile of dead bodies. That's probably his family. But let's go on back and we'll turn this in real quick. Alright, let's turn this into Ayla. I got the fragment.
Another piece of glory.
Thanks.
Good work,
What's
She.
the next target?
Good that you're so eager. I've caught wind that one of the brighter silver hand has been sniffed. If you can sneak into their camp and steal her plans, we'll have the advantage.
Alright. So now we gotta go take out more Silverhand. Stealing plans. Alright. But anyways, I do believe that it's just about wrapping up point though. Sorry about all my ranting there. Hopefully it doesn't bother you guys. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already for more daily videos. And next episode we'll continue on with the companions. I don't think we'll have too much left to do with them, like 2 more episodes or something like that. It's not super long, if I recall correctly, but you guys know how my memory is about vanilla based content. So but yeah, anyways, I hope you guys join me for that, and until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I hope to see you guys next time.